I gained a couple pounds this weekend, so I got to go on a crash diet and starve myself until I get it off. Not really. I did gain a couple pounds, but I know exactly why, and I know exactly, and I'll explain in a second. I weigh myself every single day, and this is exactly the reason why. I'm not trying to gain or lose weight, which means I'm maintaining my weight. So my numbers should be very consistent. It should be within a couple decimal places every single day. It doesn't really matter. And that's the truth for me. Now, that means I eat when I'm hungry. I don't eat if I'm not hungry. So some days I eat 2 to 4 meals. Some days I don't eat at all. I don't starve myself. I'm not trying to, be any deficit or anything. If I'm not hungry, I don't eat. If I am hungry, I do eat. That's as simple as that. Now, why do I track my weight then, or why do I weigh myself every single day? Because I know if it goes down within a couple pounds, especially over a day or two, I'm getting sick. That means I could do something to boost my immune system, like eat some raw garlic or do something like ginger, garlic elixirs, whatever it is, the ginger teas. I could do stuff like that to boost my immune system. If the number rises rapidly within a day or two or a weekend or whatever it is, I know my body, typically for me, it means it's inflamed. Sometimes it could be water weight if I've added a bunch of carbs or whatever. By getting out of the carbs or going back to my normal diet, that usually cycles back down. If I've done something like a race or something like that, multiple races especially, it's typically inflammation, which means that week I have to be in recovery. And again, that's an important distinction there, because if it's just up because of the water weight, I don't have to go into recovery as much. I already know it's probably because of the carbs, by just getting away from the carbs again, for me specifically. I just don't do it very often. I know it'll go back down and it's fine. If it's inflammation like from this weekend, then I have to be in recovery this week until my numbers come back down to what my normal is for me. Now, again, that's why I track it every single day. I don't care what the number is. I want to be back down to normal. That's why I know when to push myself harder and when to pull back a little bit and do more maintenance kind of things for me to get in my recovery, so that I don't overextend my body when it's trying to heal. And my normal regular stuff, even though I push myself hard, it doesn't rise like that. So I know that it's training. This weekend was different. When you go to these hard races, I'm pushing even harder. So then you do have to recover, because it's significantly different for your body. So anyway, hope that helps. And again, this is why I track. I weigh myself every single day. Not to cause myself any stress or anxiety over the numbers. It's to know what I need to do for my training and for my body to make sure that it's maintained properly the way I want to, so I can push hard when I know I can, and to pull back if I have to.